The shoe news, the shoe news. Rochester's finest.
I'm gonna start talking about stuff now. This is our second shoe news podcast. These things will probably come out like twice a month, realistically. These two are a little close together because I'm gonna be a dad potentially by the end of the day. So try to get ahead of that a little bit, and then maybe in like 2 to 3 weeks we'll do this again. First off, we're going to start out by talking about some of the city council notes from the last meeting. The first hour was about the fire department. They call this council meeting a study session. There's going to be a new 6th fire station in the northwest side of town. That should help bring our fire department up to like the national average as far as response time. Currently, it is below the average. Did not know that, but that's probably worth taking care of, I would assume. Something I thought was kind of interesting. They said 2/3 of days have what's considered an active fire. So they get a call 2 out of 3 days to go put out a fire. That's a lot of the days. It's most of the days, really. It's over half for sure. The other thing they talked about was Mayo Field and the fate of Mayo Field. It's pretty old. 1946 is when they built that. It was kind of up for like a renovation around 2020, and then 2020. Well, actually, 2000, I think it was when it was supposed to be renovated, and they kind of kicked the can down the road. 2020, the Honkers had an option to opt in or out. They said, we're out of here. It's 8.75 acres, and it has some Parks and Rec buildings on there right along the path. Nobody had really too many good ideas about what they could do with that. They talked about developing it. I don't know. It's cool. Likely probably never going to be a ball field again. Next council meeting, a couple of things that they're going to talk about is the Elton Hills Drive project. They've been talking about that forever. Who knows? Something might happen. Could be a bike lane. Could be anything. I didn't see a ton of notes on that. There's also, I think the most interesting thing that I saw on the next council notes was they have to discuss a donation from David Gustafson. It says adopting a resolution accepting a donation from David Gustafson in the amount of $2. We made it, baby. We're here. $2. Everybody, don't worry about paying tax. Oh, I should not say that. Pay your taxes. But we got $2 more for the city. Election stuff. Mayoral race. Again, 8 candidates. Benjamin Zastrow, neighborhood guy. Joe Powers, he's kind of the business guy. Jess Garcia, former school board member. Walé is the local NAACP leader. Molly Dennis, former city council member. Jerrod Lucker, health coach. Ahmed, AI and data science consultant. And then Ayub is an artist and a community development activist. We've got a link in the notes that you can go to the city page. I believe there's landing pages for everybody as well after you're on that city page to kind of check everyone out. Post Bulletin did a pretty dope job of interviewing and taking notes on all of those candidates. Worthwhile. We get to decide who our next mayor is, so be part of that. We also might end up having a town hall here at the Shoe at some point. We'll let you know about that too. Could be fun. We're trying to get a couple of candidates to come in and just talk and see what happens. Other elections, the odd wards are up for city council, 1, 3, and 5. Ward 1, Lisa Ross is running against Patrick Keene, Patrick Keene is current. Ward 3, Norman Wall, incumbent against Lamar Hicks. And Ward 5, which is where the Shoe is Sean Palmer, Ruchi Gupta, and Asia Ward. Check those out. Those are important. We have maybe this is even showing up as I'm talking, but a map of the wards. Know what ward you're in. Honestly, the city council members have way more power than the mayor. They get to vote on all these resolutions. They vote on spending. It's pretty bonkers. Those guys have a lot to say. Music in town. Forward series. Last week, Davina and the Vagabonds was canceled. There's a little storm cell that went flying through. To me, not very vagabondish to cancel a show because of weather. You know, you're just out there. Look at Woodstock. Those guys were true vagabonds. This week is Sleeping Jesus out of Winona with Mike Munson and Michael Beckman. Both phenomenal acts. I recommend going. That's going to be at Annandale Park, 5:30 to 8. And then Jeremy Messersmith out of Minneapolis with Teeth, the local sweeties here, Teeth. Nick Novotny, Josiah Smith, Levi Henry. That's the third one. awesome trio. Tree Dome, there's going to be Toilet Rat album release show on Friday, June 26th, 6:30 p.m. The Shoe, we have Eleanor and John Sievers playing a Father's Day show. That's going to be really fun. Father-daughter duo playing a Father's Day show here at The Shoe. We also are going to be hosting Tommy from Toilet Rats. He'll be playing an acoustic set, which is super unique. And Cara Dupuis is opening for Tommy at Toilet Rats. That is going to be like an Enemy in the Sky string trio debut. Very fun. And that's going to be on the 28th here at The Shoe. Both of those are ticketed events. Come buy your tickets. Cash only. Physical tickets. You know. Thesis has Highlight and Loudmouth Brass on the 20th at 7 p.m. Always a good time listening to both those bands and a good time supporting Thesis. Those guys are cool as hell. Other venues that are going to be, you know, hosting music that I didn't go too deep on some of this stuff. I'm just riffing. Forager, always music there. Redwood Room, Little Thistle, North Star Bar. Check them all out. Go to your local spaces and enjoy local music or art. It's important. Events in town. Thursdays downtown, week 2. I walked around down there last week. Noticed there's some places that have $3 hams. Respect. I do believe Blue Duck will give you like 10 beers for $20 as well. I think they're Busch Lights. But that's also a nice cheap beer situation. And there was like a beignet place that... Big fans. Beignet place. I thought that was cool. That's a new one. I didn't get anything there, but it looked awesome. World Cup is going on. That's another big event. Little Thistle spent a ton of money getting that place ready for the World Cup. It's the world's largest sporting event. It's crazy. It's like 5 weeks at least. 48 teams. Super cool. Go check it out. I was out there for the USA-Paraguay game. USA smoked them. Pretty cool. Rochester Fest is going on this month. June 20th to 28th. It's going to be at Soldiers Field. We have a link in the bio for that one too. There's a bunch of events going on. It's a week-long Rochester Fest. Go out. It's always beautiful down there. They have music all the time. They also have a pickleball tournament for all you pickleballers that maybe I offended with my review of the Cook Park pickleball courts last week. I didn't mean that it was useless. I just think, I don't know what I think. Pickleball's fun. Go play pickleball. You're fine. Rochester Fest also hosts the Breakfast on the Farm. That's really cool. It's a family event. You can take your kids out. They can go check out a farm, see some animals, have some breakfast. That's going to be June 20th at DeCook Family Farm, kind of by Stewartville. There is a Juneteenth celebration that the NAACP is putting on. Lastly, businesses. There's a couple new places. Berries and Bubbles, the daytime cafe, used to be a Denny's down in the south side. They're open. I have not seen any like advertisements other than like a generic Pepsi sign that's in their front yard that says now open. That's one way to do it. Porch fried chicken's coming back. That was a local favorite. People loved it. This one's not necessarily new, but it's like one that's kind of dear to my heart. There is a place called Goblin Cookies. It's like 4 blocks from the Shoe. They're only open on Saturdays. And it's just like this couple that makes cookies in their house and sells them through a hole in the fence in their yard. It's awesome. Very cool, local, neat little thing. Deserves the support. And lastly, there's some sort of baked potato bar that somebody sent me that is behind the 63 Club. I looked it up and it's got a lot of reviews. Looks legit. I seriously thought it was a joke for a minute. But yeah, food looks awesome. If you're feeling crazy, go to the 63 and then get a baked potato and call it a day. That's like top tier stuff right there. Other events, sorry, that I almost forgot about. Jack's Bottle Shop has a couple of tastings all this week, actually. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's a wine club tasting with Autumn from Adventurous Sip. Old World Beer is doing one on Friday from 3 to 6. European Imports with Bob. And then Saturday, noon to 3, Lost Woods Whiskey. The founder is going to be coming down, and he has an award-winning single malt. But it's always fun going to Jack's and trying out some free alcohol. What a terrible thing. Free booze. Go check those out. All right. I'm going to go to the hospital and have a kid. Well, at some point here. Otherwise, thanks for watching, Rochester folk. Y'all are great. Big kisses. Love ya. Bye-bye.